Hello, my wonderful friends out there. I wanted to make a little walk and talk video before I left this amazing place, the Ann Wigmore Institute for Natural Health here in Puerto Rico. It has been such a beautiful experience. When you arrive, you see there's a couple of vehicles here. You walk yourself over here to the office to check in, which it is Saturday and they are closed today. But let me tell you, you go up these stairs over here, and I excitedly walked up these stairs a couple of times because I was on my way to get a colonic. Oh, and I did that twice while I was here. 2 colonics in 2 weeks. Can you imagine? What an amazing experience. I want to show you one of the most important things about this place. This here is the composting area. This composting process, which we learned about, we had a composting class. This has been going on for 34 years. So literally, Ann Wigmore herself, who has now passed over on the other side of the veil, thank you, Ann, for everything you've done. Her presence is still here because the matter is still circulating in this composting area. So very, very awesome that we got to learn about that. Composting is a wonderful way to feed your soil, but if you don't have the room to make your own compost, you can buy coconut coir, you can go buy compost at Home Depot, whatever. You can grow stuff, you can find the good soil to plant it, but it's excellent to know that they maintain that soil here, and it's all done in-house. So we're going to continue walking. I'm going to let you go first, and we're going to walk through this little mystical, enchanting pathway, and you get to see more of the property. So I'll turn this around. Here we go. And as you're walking along, you see these banana trees. You see all this lush, beautiful foliage, the flowers. Actually, we got some bananas growing over here. There's also a coconut tree around here somewhere. Oh, you can't really see it. It's way up there. But if you need to cut a coconut, you got a machete right there. Woo! All right, so also right over here is where a lot of the food is grown in-house. So these are lettuces and carrots grown here in-house. The diet is pretty simple. I would say we ate about 10 different things in different mixtures the whole 2 weeks I was here, which is very good for your digestion. Keep it simple. All right, we're still walking. There's more bananas getting ready to grow. Good luck to you, bananas. This beautiful walk you can take as many times a day as you would like. So I hope you're enjoying this beauty, this tropical beauty. And oh, by the way, I was here from December 23rd to January 6th. It is January and it is like in the 80s. So over here is where the sprouts are grown and the wheatgrass. I actually just placed an order because you can take stuff home with you, seeds that is. I mean, you can take greens too if you live here, but I'm about to get on an airplane, so that's not gonna work. So here's this beautiful welcome sign, and we're coming up here on the building where there's dormitory rooms, and the kitchen is located here, as well as the dining room. So a lot of times I just came out here out front and ate my meal. We practice eating in silence many times. This is the bell that gets rung when it's time to eat or go to class. So you have a schedule. You're constantly doing something while you're here. I also want to share this beautiful orchid. My father loved orchids, and so they kind of have it just growing in a little pot on the tree. I think it's so lovely. Anyway, we're just gonna keep on walking. And so the Ann Wigmore lifestyle is raw and living foods, which is different from a lot of the videos that you see about strictly fruit or strictly vegetables or whatever that seems kind of dogmatic. The raw living foods lifestyle is it's very lean because you're meant to come here and do a cleanse. You're meant to come here and kind of like take a break from your normal eating style. If you have things going on in your mind or in your heart, you can also come here and just like release all of that. So it's a wonderful experience to be able to do all that. I'm just gonna walk you really quickly into my room. Lucky me, I got to be right near the beach. And this is where I've been filming my Course in Miracles videos in the morning. So there you go. I won't give you the whole tour. You gotta come here yourself and see all of that. So continuing on, we're gonna walk across the street. So depending on your cash flow, like I said, there's dormitories, there's the room that I stayed in, and then there's this beach house right here on the front, which isn't even the most primo location. So again, whatever your cash flow is, they can accommodate you here at Ann Wigmore. All right, so the beach house, by the way, let's see if this is open. I don't know. Oh, yes, it is. So this is the room that we would come in the morning to do our yoga practice. And it was gentle yoga. The whole time you're here, it's nothing strenuous, because when your body is in that cleansing, fasting state, you want to be relaxed and you don't want to be pushing too hard. Something that's everywhere on this campus are these rebounders, and they have handlebars. I didn't know rebounders have handlebars. So with the rebounder, you don't want to be jumping where you come off the surface of the machine, but you want to get your lymph fluids moving, and they recommend 2 minutes 6 times a day when you're in a fasting state. So we use this room for all of our classes, for our yoga practice, and the wonderful teacher here, Kailash, he also taught us some somatic breathing practices, and I can't remember the word. Shoot, I'll have to remind myself. Anyway, we just learned a lot of different gentle practices, which I'm gonna take back with me for days where I'm feeling like I wanna move my body, but I don't wanna push myself too hard. And it's always good to listen to your body and stay tuned in to what it feels like would be right for you on any given day. Okay, so we're gonna keep walking out here. So this is basically the end of the property. We're about to encounter an ocean. And right here is where we could hang out here, or we would walk over here to have our wheatgrass juice in the morning. So this is a beautiful view. And the wheatgrass juice, by the way, Ann Wigmore, who is the founder of this institute, there are other locations where Ann Wigmore's philosophy is taught. And one of them is in West Palm Beach. That one is called the Hippocrates Institute. And it's a little different than her original teachings, but I think everything changes a little over time. So, depending on where you are and what you're into, you can figure out what works best for you. But the thing with the wheatgrass juice is that wheatgrass, the profile, has a similar profile as the blood in our body because of the high chlorophyll content. So many other nutrients and minerals are in the wheatgrass. It's interesting. You should look it up and read more about it. And I'll also tell you the diet that we had here primarily, like I said, was sprouts and microgreens blended, so it's easier for the body to digest. And the purpose of eating sprouts, which are just barely seeded little plants, little baby plants, microgreens and baby greens, is that you're able to get that vitality, that life force of a plant that's beginning to grow, and that goes into your body and matches your own chemistry. So it starts the body's desire to heal itself. It starts that whole process for you. And I've had some serious, wonderful, deep healing experiences here, and I just want to express my gratitude to Carolyn, the director, Kailash, she's one of the teachers. Also Lalita, who's another teacher here, used to be the director. It's such a family, feels like a family here. It's very low key, it's very welcoming, comforting. Lots of people come back after having been here and done the 2-week course. It's good to come here and cleanse every few years, or whatever is in your schedule. It's like they're accommodating for you. So I've had a wonderful experience here, and I wanted to share it with you. I don't want to make this video too long, but definitely look it up. I'll put the website to the Ann Wigmore Institute in this video, and I encourage you to check it out. And if you really feel like you're looking for a lifestyle change, or you're on a health journey, on a health path, and you're just not getting deep enough, or you're not getting into the areas of healing that you want to, maybe this will be the extra thing that you need to kind of boost you into that healing that you're looking for. So I'm gonna sign off. It was great to share this with you. I'm gonna enjoy my last several hours here before I head back to Florida later today. And I look forward to seeing you on a video soon. Bye.